So at Vimeo, when we're sort of helping people launch their OTT services in the sort of mid to long tail, they don't have big kind of analytics-based marketing departments and research departments, so they just have no idea what to price things at and so on. And so we kind of built out some quite nice BI tools, and what we've seen from an aggregate is that actually there isn't quite the same level as price sensitivity between $5 and $10 as was shown on your graph, which was a huge drop-off of like 80%. And so, yeah, we actually tend to advise people who might be, thinking, well, look, Netflix is $10, we need to be at less than $5 because we're a niche service with way less content. We would actually say, of course, you have to be below Netflix because that's a psychological. I think they kind of define what is an acceptable price point for a SVOD service. But it's a lot easier to drop the price than it is to put the price up. So we would encourage people to kind of start, just be bold and start at like $8 or something and see what happens. And then you can always run promotions. You can always, drop the price and experiment. But yeah, we have not seen that level of price sensitivity at the $5 to, let's say, $8 range. The other thing is I totally endorse the TV as the preferred platform. And when we're talking premium content, obviously, I mean, there is a whole sector of a handful of which you address there who really do contemplate the mobile and kind of social platforms as where people will consume them. And so, the Rooster Teeths of this world, this is why kind of vertical video became a thing, because there is no doubt that there is vast consumption of a different form of video on those platforms. And so, yeah, I think in the context of the long-form premium shows that you've surveyed here, no surprise at all. But of course, there is an entire another industry which is growing rapidly. Refinery 29 was on your list, Rooster Teeth, the Dodo. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. For whom the TV wouldn't even register there would be no consumption on the TV. So I think it's important to remember that there is an entire different world that contemplates those sort of platforms.